Number 5, you're always broke. The queen is known as the keeper of the storehouse, the archetype in you responsible for the money and the resources of your realm. And your realm, remember, is what you are 100% responsible for. And every woman is 100% responsible for the money and resources, the storehouse for her realm. Of course, unexpected things occasionally happen that we have to deal with, such as a severe, unlikely emergency. And we do handle those things. But overall, if you are broke all the time, if you consistently never have enough money, it may be a sign that your queen is not yet present for your life. The queen archetype obviously embodies the wealthy woman, the woman who receives, the woman of self-esteem, who receives care and who has around her abundant resources to do her good work of overseeing her realm wisely. The queen is the one who always has resources at her command. In the Queen Teachings for Women, we offer several ways out of the trap of always being broke, of being able to access your queen to bring resources to you. It's obvious you either need to make more money somehow or you need to spend less money somehow. And there's this quote in Dickens that I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's something like, make $1,000 a month and spend 999 equals happiness. Make $1,000 a month and spend $1,001 equals misery. It's something like that. Here is another hard truth that no one wants to hear. If you are working regularly, but you aren't making enough money to live and pay your bills, it may be because you are not offering this patriarchal system something it has decided is of value. Please note, I said the patriarchal system has decided your work is of little value. I did not say your work was of little value. I know so many women, counselors, life coaches, tarot readers, workers in every way. Their work is very valuable, but patriarchy does not think so. And so they don't get much for their work. So they're always broke. It's shocking to me how many brilliant elder women I know who have worked so damn hard all their damn lives and end up with practically nothing. I wish we lived in a gift economy a la Genevieve Vaughn, the economy of a matriarchal society where all work is considered important and remunerated fairly, but we don't. So we deal with the reality we're in until we can change it. In this patriarchal reality, money, a form of solidified energy, is our medium of exchange. In this dominator model culture, money is the way we show each other what is valued. In a patriarchy, this never works to a woman's advantage, since the male-centric culture has decided that most women's work is of so little value that it doesn't deserve much, if any, remuneration. Of course, the reality is that men's entire worldwide system would come crashing down immediately if women stopped providing their unpaid work to keep life going. But that's the macro and a topic for another time. Right now, we're talking about you as an individual woman being always broke. You might be spending too much time in the imbalanced aspect of the mother, which is the overgiving mother, you remember. And you may be working too hard to provide others for what they want without insisting upon getting fairly paid. You may be charging too little for your work. That's also part of the overgiving mother. The truth is, it may also be that other desperate women are undercutting you, so you can't realistically charge more. If you're a cleaning woman charging $20 an hour and another woman comes along who's desperate enough to charge $15 an hour, even though that means that after paying for gas and cleaning supplies, she's making practically nothing. Well, yeah, this is life in patriarchy. We must, and we can, find ways to be successful in spite of average men and awful men and their stupid and cruel systems. You may be in your imbalanced aspect of the maiden, and you may be offering yourself freely to a man in many ways without him providing something in return for your time. And of course, prostitution and OnlyFans and such is a terrible path to making money for young women. I am not suggesting that you actually demand money for sex or even money for your time. I have interviewed over 300 prostituted women, and I can tell you that selling sex always ends up badly. It will take years for you to regain your self-esteem for treating your sacred vagina like a workplace. It is not. But I know many women who are desperate for a man's attention, spend all kinds of time with him, even years maybe, without him committing to her and without him providing for her in any way. She continues to work every day, spends all her free time with him, and yet they are building nothing together. And she will end up with nothing. And he will feel that he has done nothing wrong. I didn't force her. She chose to spend her time with me. Your queen needs to step in and set some boundaries. Or another scenario may be, you may be spending too much money and going into debt. And this is very easy to do. This is very easy to justify, thinking that we need this new phone or that new car. In reality, most of the time, we don't. We see so much material wealth around us, it's easy to assume that we deserve these things too. And debt is a terrible energy sucker and will hurt you in many ways, including stealing your peace of mind. Take it from me. I was in debt quite severely in my 30s. I was making a ton of money in the corporate world, but I was also blowing a ton of money every month, all the time. And I developed some serious debt that took me years to work my way out of. I was determined not to declare bankruptcy, and I did work my way out of it. I did pay everything off, but it took me many years. And I realized debt is a very serious peace of mind stealer. Either make more money or live within your means. And neither is easy for women to do in a patriarchy, but we do have some magical ways. Your queen is your wealthy self. If you are always broke, if you are always struggling with lack, this may be the proof that your queen is in the dungeon of your soul. So let her up into the light to set things right. You can manage your money in a way that works for you. You can feel wealthy. Blessed be.